Hey guys, we're out here at the range. I've got what is intended to be one of my PDW weapons. I've got the SB PDW on here that I picked up at Wanamaker. We've got an upper I picked up at Wanamaker. I put it all on this arrow lower. We've got the Strikefire 2 on here. So, been out here getting it sighted in. I am at 36 yards here. Got it at least decent sighted in, but we are way overgassed on this. I opened this up, looked, I just have the heavy buffer in here. Probably gonna have to go to an H2 or H3 in here. Just give you a little idea what it looks like when we're overgassed. We're throwing my brass out in front of me instead of back behind me. So let's take a look at that. There's another problem you get when you're overgassed. The bolt's moving so fast that we're picking up the next one, missing it out, getting a double feed in there. So I'm gonna give you a shot from the side so you can see where it's coming out here. All right, I know you guys are a little tilted there, but bear with me. Let's go over, sit down at the table, kind of go over what we've got in here. I've got an H2 buffer in there that I don't want to pull out of another rifle. I've got an H3 somewhere in there. I'll probably pull that out and see how the H3 works in this. But let's go over what we got here. All right, guys, we're back here at the table. I'm gonna run in a graphic that I got off the interwebs so you can see exactly what a classical overgassing looks like, because I had that exact issue. Everything was out front, and between the 1 and 2 o'clock, you're supposed to be back to the 3 or 4 o'clock. So what I've got in here is the heavy buffer. I've got an H2 in there that's not coming out of the rifle that it's in, and I have an H3 in there that I'm going to pull out of another rifle that's in my 300 black. So I think I'm going to pull that H3 out and try it in here, see if that fixes it. I don't have an adjustable gas block in this one. I don't feel like putting an adjustable gas block in there, so we're going to try with the buffers for right now. What else we've got on here? We've got the SB Pdw Brace. Picked this thing up at Wanamaker. I like it. This thing folded down like this is as short as having the regular brace on the 300 blackout pistol that I had, and we've got extra when we come out here, give you a little more stability if you need it. We've got the Strikefire 2 on here. I really like the Strikefire 2s. This one is going to stay on here. Going to get it dialed in once we get the buffer changed out, but I picked this one up at Palmetto State Armory while I was heading down to Florida. Got a really good deal there in the store on it. They're not even close to that cheap online anymore, so I'm glad I picked this one up while I was in there. We've got the Magpul Pro backup iron sights on there. We've got the Streamlight TLR2 high lumen on there. Doesn't really do much for you with the laser on it. When you're out here in the daytime, you pretty much lose it past 10 yards or so, but at night that's going to come in handy. We've got some Timber Creek jewelry on here. We've got a finger stop up here so we don't get out in front of the barrel on this short pistol. We've got the enlarged takedown pins, ambidextrous safety lever, which needs some Loctite, the trigger guard. Let's open it up, take a look at what we've got in here, and this is what you'd do if you're going to break it down for cleaning or maintenance or anything else you had to do. So take both our takedown pins out here, and we've got them separated into your upper and your lower. Went over what we've got on here. We've also got some Slate Black Industries grips. Sarge made me buy those. I've got a BCM QD mount here. There's QD mount on the back side of that Pdw Brace. We got a nickel boron bolt carrier group here. I think that one was PSA a couple years ago when they had sales, and we've got a BCM charging handle in here because this is something that I'm going to be relying on if I ever need it. So we put the good stuff on this one. Not going to be a range toy. This is going to be something that we need to work if we need it. So that's why I got out here and test it, find out I need another buffer in there. We've got a rise trigger in here. I don't remember what model this is, but I really like the rise triggers. I like the Patriot Ordnance Factory triggers as well. Both of those are fantastic drop-in triggers. I've changed them a little bit since I got this one. Now they just have the screws that come out. They've got rid of this bar for your anti-walk pins. Don't know if that changes anything. I've had this one a couple years with the bar on there. Just got some in that just have the pins or the screws on there. Most of my rifles I'm running an Armaspec captured buffer spring. I like these versus having the regular buffer in there, especially if you need to take them out and do any maintenance with them, or you need to change them out like this one does. You can get by with running these without the buffer pin in there, so you can just swap these in and out as much as you like and never have to worry about that buffer pin breaking either. So like I said, we've got an H3 in there. We're definitely going to try out that, see if that makes a difference. If that one doesn't change it, then we're going to have to look at maybe changing out the gas block. So when you're done servicing your rifle or changing a part in there or doing what you need to do, just pop your pins in, goes back together. So there is my personal defense weapon. Easy enough to take down, keep in a backpack if you needed something that's going to get you back to your house. It's a 10.5-inch barrel. Got that Pdw Brace on there. Built it on an arrow lower, Magpul grip, Strikefire. This thing is going to be ready to go once we get that buffer situation figured out. So like, share, and subscribe. We'll catch you guys on the next one. Once we get it running, get it sighted in, this is going to be my new Pdw firearm. Catch you guys on the next one. That absolutely sucked.